I think the success of the school is the integration. It's a very happy place.
I think the atmosphere as well is something people love. They come here and they just say it, everyone seems so happy.
I'll never forget the warmth with which I was welcomed into the community, and very quickly.
We find an individual programme for every pupil that comes here, and no two look the same.
You really can come here and choose and personalise and tailor whatever it is you want.
Ever wondered what the school of the future actually looks like? Interactive tables replacing traditional desks, robot assistants helping teachers and students? Here's the surprising truth. You don't need any of that tech to create tomorrow's education today. Clifton College in Bristol proves this perfectly. While it looks wonderfully traditional, this Southwest England institution delivers incredibly modern and progressive education. What makes it so special? Today, Adil from Maryadi explores this remarkable UK school, starting where every great school tour begins, at reception.
Clifton College is a very, very friendly place. And let me introduce you to a very, very friendly receptionist. Pleasure to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Been with the school for almost 10 years.
Just over 10 years.
You like it so much,
I love it.
You don't want to go.
No, definitely don't want to go.
And why is that? What do you like the most? The atmosphere?
I think it's the people here, it's the community. It becomes a major part of your life. So, yeah, I feel very fortunate.
Do you have kids of your own?
I don't know.
You don't?
I don't know.
But if you had, they would be here.
100%.
100%.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They'd be very lucky to come here, definitely.
You know, I learned that it's a purpose-built school. It's so difficult to believe. I visited so many schools. It's part of my job. And I would think it's someone else's mansion, you know, how usually is.
Yeah. No, it looks like Hogwarts, people say.
So Bristol's Hogwarts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, it's an amazing place to work, and yeah, from that perspective, it's fantastic. So I think the atmosphere as well is something that really people love. They come here and they just say it, everyone seems so happy, and yeah, it just has a really friendly atmosphere. So
Nice to meet you.
lovely to meet you.
Hogwarts in Bristol? Think we're being a bit dramatic? Watch our captivating tour of Clifton College and tell us in the comments whether you agree. All video links are in the description below. Right now, we're heading to meet the admissions team who'll reveal exactly what makes education at this UK school so cutting edge and forward-thinking.
Jeremy, pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you?
And Gavin,
Nice
pleasure
to
to
meet
meet you. My name is Adil. Thank you very much for inviting me to always sunny Bristol. It's always sunny.
Always sunny here.
Always
Never rains.
sunny
Good to have you
Bristol.
here.
Yeah.
And even more sunny at Clifton College. Yeah, I'm originally from Kazakhstan, from the sunny country. Have you ever been?
Unfortunately
Never
not.
been, no.
I'd love
Have you
to
ever
go
been
though.
to any Russian-speaking countries?
Yes. Yeah,
We've actually both been to Russia. Yeah.
We went to,
We went
absolutely.
to
We went
Krasnoyarsk.
yeah.
Krasnoyar.
And
Yeah.
to Moscow, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it like a school fair?
No, we went on a rugby tour and played against Russia over there when we were at Oxford.
Oh, you mean you played?
Yes.
Yeah. Hard to believe.
Long time ago.
It's a long time ago.
Are you like you used to study together? Yeah.
So, well, we studied at Oxford University and we did the Masters in Teaching and Learning. Gavin took it the next step further and went on to Cambridge to do a PhD in
like Oxford wasn't
education.
enough for you.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah, good times.
And you both played rugby for Oxford University.
We did.
We did.
I never knew that Russians play rugby.
They're very big.
I was about to say the same thing. They're very big. Clearly eat a lot of red meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So physically, it was quite challenging. But
Strong.
But a wonderful experience, that,
Yeah.
you know, a completely new culture to us, and that's one of the joys of touring and going to different countries around the world, you know, experiencing, and that's what we did. I think we tried to do wherever we go, and also, you know, get involved with the community when we were there and those areas.
Yeah. You know, I know some schools where captains of rugby school teams are Russians, and they never played rugby before coming to UK.
Oh wow, amazing.
Thumbs up.
Why not? Why not? Okay, so it's a very multi-cultural, multinational community.
Absolutely, as is the world. And, you know, I think we reflect that very
How
well
many
here.
nationalities do we have? Well, it's the question to James.
Yeah, so over 50 nationalities represented at the school.
50?
Yeah, so about 35% of our students are international. And actually, I think what's quite different to many other schools like ours with day and boarding is actually that ratio is spread very nicely between the day students and the boarding students. And there are many schools like ours, I think, which have a day community all born and bred within 5 minutes of the school, and an almost separate community, which is the boarding community here. And here it's very effortlessly mixed. About half our students are boarders, so about 400 boarders in the school, and a similar number who are day students. But if you were to wander around the school, as we will do a little bit later on, you would not be able to distinguish who are day, who are boarding. And I think the success of the school is the integration. It's a very happy place. And I think it's very much been built into the foundation of the school. It's a very tolerant, very liberal, very broad thinking school, many religions, and none in fact.
I think picking up on that, there's a point there, isn't there? The extent to which our school community represents the community of Bristol, the city of Bristol, because Bristol is known for being quite a forward-thinking liberal city, picking up James's comments. And I think our community is reflective of that, in that we are a diverse community, but that's actually what makes it incredibly welcoming. And I think the warmth of the community, I mean, Jeremy and I have both been here for 3 years. I'll never forget the warmth with which I was welcomed into the community, and very quickly, hopefully like our pupils, you feel like you've been here forever.
Want impressive academic choice? Clifton College delivers. Students from ages 2 to 18 can choose from over 25 GCSE subjects and more than 30 A-Levels. But here's what sets it apart. It's one of only a handful of UK schools offering IB programs, including both the IB Diploma and IB career-related program. Results speak for themselves. Graduates regularly secure places at top universities, including Oxford and Cambridge.
And I know that Clifton College is also very famous for its outside of the classroom activities.
Yeah, very much so.
So how many clubs and different societies you have?
That's a good question.
It is ever evolving and ever growing, if I'm honest with you. I think to take it back a step, you know, we find an individual program for every pupil that comes here, and no two look the same. And all we'd say to parents and pupils is to try something new and to challenge yourself and to discover a new passion along those lines. And, you know, we cover, you know, a number of different sports, all different musical instruments and ensembles. We do all kinds of different plays and shows, etc. And then we have a whole multitude of clubs and activities and societies. Some are, you know, obviously teacher-led, but a lot of, you know, the really powerful ones is our sixth form pupils are very creative as well, and they start to lead pupils and show leadership as they come through the school as well. Because throughout all those activities, what are we trying to do? Just to go back a step, you know, something Gavin was talking about, you know, the behaviours and the skills in which they can develop through those are absolutely vital for life beyond school. And I think that, to answer your question, you know, there are absolutely anything that a young person could want to get involved with. We're open to the idea. And
so there's a student voice as well. They can come and say, oh, we want to try this. Can we organise this?
Absolutely. I think student voice is hugely powerful in the school. You know, we have a number of different forums to do that. We're supported through a wonderful house structure and pastoral structure. But also, you know, there are so many different people and different avenues that pupils can come forward with ideas. You know, we've had some really crazy, wacky ideas. We've had some, you know, some superb things.
Can you give me some examples of crazy ideas?
Well, you know,
I think next week I'm being sponged. There's a Sponge the Teacher event. Great event for charity. So I'm going to be putting the stocks. Kids are going to throw wet sponges at me. It's a rare opportunity.
Crucified and then roll on the wheel and come like that.
Hung from the top of the Wilson Tower.
Wow. Can agents come and participate?
Yeah, I'll try to say for a fee. Anything's possible.
I'll do it for a couple of students next year.
Why not?
Oh, for a couple of students. Okay.
But I think, I mean, sort of joking aside, I think the one thing that differentiates, and we've both worked at a number of different schools, one thing that differentiates Clifton perhaps from other schools is the synergy and relationship between the academic and the co-curriculum, because we know that actually learning comes in many forms. Yes, our pupils will be learning SUVAT equations in physics. They'll be learning quadratic equations in maths. But also, they're going to learn an enormous amount about themselves, sleeping rough under a basher up at Beggar's Bush with the CCF Army section.
And getting bitten by mosquitoes.
And getting bitten by mosquitoes. So we want to support lots of different types of learnings, because actually we know that this is going to develop a young person who is going to be able to leave Clifton and go to work on the world and make a positive difference, which is ultimately what, you know, that feeds into the vision that Jeremy outlined earlier, to prepare our kids for a rapidly changing modern world.
And also the co-curriculum, that's where the students fail. And they're encouraged to fail and to learn from that. And it's, you know, whether it's being defeated in a sports fixture against the school, not getting quite the mark you wanted in a music exam, having a wobble with the lines in a school play. These are all opportunities, real life opportunities to learn and change. I think the other thing I'd also add to this is that I think it's rare to find a school where in those really key areas, the music, the sport, the drama and the arts, you've got students who will aspire to make professional careers of that, rubbing shoulders with somebody that's just picked up an instrument last term. And in our music groups, more than 20 groups, actually only one of them is auditioned. A chamber choir where the students have to go to sight read music and learn pretty quickly. All of the groups, the school orchestra will have really high-end performers, you know, aspiring to international solo competitions alongside complete novices. And I think that's a great story.
So what makes Clifton College's education so modern and progressive? Adil discovers it's built on several key principles. Every student gets truly individual attention. No cookie-cutter approach here. Collaboration is huge. Students work in teams, developing essential communication, leadership, and relationship skills. Teachers and students interact as partners, creating an incredibly supportive learning environment. Plus, this Bristol college embraces modern technology and project-based learning, so students apply their knowledge to real-world challenges.
In terms of an admissions point of view, I think one of the things I'd also like to stress for this sort of linked to the academic programme, one of the things that really sells Clifton is the breadth of the academic programme and those outcomes at the end. And I was on a recent international visit and we had some stats we're looking at from last year, just the breadth of courses those students go on to, the range of universities, increasing numbers overseas. But I think that is a great testament to the sort of exit strategy of those students as well. Yeah,
it is. So we have, in sixth form, we have 32 different options available, either at A-Level or BTEC, which at the moment our timetabler, who is arguably the most important person in the school at the moment, they're in the final stages of scheduling this timetable. And it's basically a 24,000 piece jigsaw puzzle, because what we do here, unlike a lot of other schools, is we actually give them completely free choice. We say, look, here are all the options. You pick 3 or 4 of these options and we will make the timetable work for you. So I think in the current lower sixth, there are 132 different subject combinations. So at Clifton, there is no one type of pupil. We have 132 different types of pupils because they've all got different subject combinations. And so to James's point about the breadth of the curriculum, and also picking up, I think, on what Jeremy said about the co-curriculum, you really can come here and choose and personalise and tailor whatever it is you want. And that's all angled and sort of directed towards what beyond Clifton might look like. And we've got the most incredible careers programme here led by Amy Penny. Increasingly our students are not just looking domestically, they're looking further afield, they're looking internationally, they're looking to the States, they're looking to the continent. Because actually some of the best universities in the world aren't just in the UK anymore. No. We need to look further afield. I think we've cited a couple of successes, and we've got two pupils in the upper sixth that have been awarded very, very high profile scholarship to American universities. And this is just sort of scratching the surface of some of our successes.
The Netherlands is picking up.
Yeah.
Yes, we've had some interest.
Especially for medicine. Yeah.
Medicine, engineering as well. And some universities are very similar to Clifton College because they're very progressive, forward thinking. Thank you very much for your time. And Clifton College, I'm saying it not just for the camera, with my hand on my heart, been one of our favorite schools, partially because of that. You are traditional school, you still full of history. How old is the school?
1862.
There we go.
We've just gone over 160.
Yeah, 19th century, but up to date.
Yeah.
Clifton College are very lucky to have you. Oxford graduates and Cambridge graduates as well.
Russian speaking,
Yes.
Russian speaker,
Yeah, who knew?
Right, pleasure
Great.
to meet
Thanks
you.
for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, mate.
Thanks so much. Nice to meet you.
Thinking international education feels out of reach? Actually, it's closer than you imagine. Many families worry less about the costs and more about competition and complex admissions processes. We get it. Navigating a completely different academic culture can feel overwhelming, but you won't be doing it alone. We at Maryadi explain exactly what admissions committees expect and how to navigate every challenge smoothly. Ready for expert guidance? Book your consultation and we'll support you through every step. Contact details are in this video's description. That's a wrap for today. Stay connected with us and see you in our next videos.